Let's see. Lonnie, Nashville, Tennessee, one of the great towns, quite frankly, on the Mark Levin app. How are you, friend?
I'm doing great, Mark. Thanks for taking my call this evening.
Yes.
I had a question about Barack Obama's executive orders and how he's using them to write legislation and change legislation. What happens when the next president comes in and vacates all the previous president's executive orders?
Well, there's a couple of problems. First of all, if it's a conservative president, I hope they will. But there's some issues that come about. For instance, if a president issues an executive order, then all of a sudden all kinds of people are conferred quote-unquote rights. They're going to go to court, they're going to challenge it, and they're going to say that their rights have vested. So we are going to come across problems like that. I say, who cares? Let's fight them anyway. There also become political problems. You know, you and I say, let's undo it, and we should. But unfortunately, a lot of these people who run for president, should they become president, they don't have your fortitude. And so they'll say, well, look, you know, I know Obama did this, that, and the other on Obamacare and the Department of Health and Human Services. They didn't have the legitimate authority to do it. But what the hell? The people are accepting it, so why reverse course? There is a defeatist acceptance of inevitability of the left's agenda by the Republicans and their supporters right now. And this is what's disastrous, because we have an extremely radical president who is governing as much as possible outside the Constitution, and we have a Republican Party. It's not merely impotent, but it's going along in many ways. In some cases, it actually agrees with the end results of what Obama's doing, but in other cases, and probably more so, it just figures that once something is settled, quote-unquote, they're not going to disrupt it. And this is how we get 100 years of progressivism that's established within our governmental framework.
You know, I wake up every day and I shake my head going, I can't believe we put these people in charge of our country.
By the way, you wake up every day and shake your head, and so do 70 or 80 million of the rest of us. We're all shaking our heads at the same time. All right, Lonnie, God bless you, friend. Take care.